Missiles launched, leaders threatened, and a region on the edge of war. Iran and Israel are trading deadly attacks. And now, Donald Trump steps in with a dire warning. Is the world on the brink of another Middle East war? Welcome to today's Blueprint News, your daily global breakdown with truth, tension, and clarity. Blasts have rocked the Iranian capital Tehran, while air raid sirens wailed in Tel Aviv. Iran now warns it's preparing the largest and most intense missile attack in history on Israeli soil, a response to an Israeli strike on Iranian state television. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has stoked the flames, stating that killing Iran's supreme leader, Ayatollah Ali Khamenei, would end the conflict, not escalate it. In response, U.S. President Donald Trump issued a stark warning on social media, urging all Tehran residents to evacuate immediately. He reaffirmed, Iran cannot be allowed to possess a nuclear weapon. The human cost is mounting. Over 220 people, including 70 women and children, have been killed in Israeli strikes on Iran. Iran's counterattacks have killed more than 20 people in Israel. Meanwhile, Israel's ongoing war on Gaza has reached horrifying new figures. At least 55,432 Palestinians killed and 128,923 injured, according to Gaza's health ministry. The conflict traces back to October 7th, when attacks on Israel killed an estimated 1,139 people and saw over 200 taken hostage. Unlike his first term, President Trump's second-term cabinet appears less hawkish on Iran. Many key members are skeptical of direct military engagement. Analysts tell Al Jazeera that while Trump previously surrounded himself with Iran hardliners, his new team is mixed. Senior analyst Brian Finucane of the International Crisis Group says this administration has more voices calling for restraint, though their influence remains unclear. Vice President J.D. Vance is one such voice. He objected to past U.S. strikes on Yemen's Houthis, calling them a mistake and inconsistent with Trump's message of global disengagement. During the 2024 campaign, Vance emphasized that U.S. and Israeli interests aren't always the same, saying, "Our interest is in not going to war with Iran." This internal division runs deep. On one side, Trump's America First loyalists oppose foreign entanglements. On the other, neoconservatives still favor military action and even regime change. Director of National Intelligence, Tulsi Gabbard, also testified in March that Iran is not building a nuclear weapon. Trump's Middle East envoy, Steve Witkoff, a real estate executive with no prior diplomatic experience, had even floated normalizing ties with Tehran early in nuclear negotiations. In contrast, Secretary of State Marco Rubio has a long history of being tough on Iran, but is now aligned with Trump's non-interventionist stance. As Middle East Institute fellow Brian Katulis puts it, Trump 2.0 is a cabinet of chameleons. Their main qualification is loyalty, not ideology. The divide extends to U.S. defense leadership. CENTCOM Chief General Michael Kurilla reportedly pushed to send more military assets to defend Israel, but Undersecretary of Defense Elbridge Colby pushed back. Analysts say this reflects a broader shift within the GOP. Skepticism about costly Middle East wars, which many argue have weakened Republican administrations. Even Trump's current defense secretary, former Fox News host Pete Hegseth, has shown interest in striking Iran-linked groups like the Houthis, yet maintains that President Trump prefers diplomacy and peace talks. President Trump has so far avoided direct U.S. involvement. He even opposed Israel's strikes on Iran in the lead-up to this escalation, preferring a diplomatic approach. But on Sunday, he told ABC News, "It's possible we could get involved," citing threats to U.S. troops in the region. Trump has also controversially described Israel's bombing campaign as a negotiation asset in nuclear talks, despite several top Iranian negotiators being killed by those very strikes. Iran's foreign minister fired back, accusing Netanyahu of playing Trump and U.S. taxpayers for fools, and claimed Trump could end the conflict with just one phone call. Experts agree, Trump's next move could completely shift the trajectory of this conflict and reveal the deeper struggle within the Republican Party between militarism and isolationism. As the world watches a dangerous standoff unfold between Israel and Iran, the stakes couldn't be higher. With Trump back in the spotlight and global powers divided, will this lead to diplomacy or disaster? Should the United States get involved in this conflict or stay out of it completely? Let us know in the comments below. If you found this report valuable, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for global updates.